Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Yakuza 5 Remastered. Welcome back. Yesterday, we finished all of the drivey-talkie taxi submissions. Today, we race, and our attempt is to try to get rid of all the devil killers. So we'll see how that works. We're level 16. Our car is actually very well upgraded right now, so I'm very excited to try to get through some of these missions because I think it'll be pretty easy for us. So let's go for data and analysis. There's that client calling from the highway rest area again. He's asking for you, Suzuki-san. And it must be the devil killers. Might I add, he's being very polite too. Sounds like Cool Yoshimi, one of the four kings. Then I'll make sure to leave a strong impression. Hey, wait! You're not getting away today. Forget it. I'm not gonna study any more of these meaningless words and symbols, and I'm gonna lose my marbles. What's going on? The chief asked us to help Kiyakawa-kun study for his driver's test. Yeah, and he ain't exactly the bookworm type. Furthest thing from it, actually. Come on, what does memorizing a bunch of random rules have to do with driving a car? I mean, I already know how to drive, so just let me loose on the road. It's not like I'm gonna smash into anyone. It doesn't matter how good you are at driving. To be a taxi driver, you need a Class 2 license, and that requires a certain amount of studying. Ugh. You say that, but I still don't want to believe it. Better start showing some effort, or you'll be stuck on the written test forever. Yeah, and might I remind you, this is taking up our time too. I'm using up my breaks to teach you, so hurry up and get it through your head. I can't. I've never been good at bookwork. Even if I studied night and day, I still wouldn't pass. I hate it. Just let me get behind the wheel with my foot on the pedal already. Don't forget your seatbelt first. That's it. I'm done with this. Whoa! Should I, like, echo myself there? That'd be kind of funny. He made a run for it. Sheesh. They're way too easy on kids in school these days. They'll all end up like him. Sorry he's being such a pain to both of you.
Yeah.
No need to apologize, Suzuki-kun. It's not your fault. Well, I'm the one who got him hired. I can at least go bring him back. Good luck with that. Who knows where he's gone to now? I have a pretty good idea. Just sit tight for a bit. He's definitely where Cool Yoshimi is gonna be. Perfect. Maybe we can get him to agree to study if he watches us win another race or something. Oh, he's in trouble, actually. Suzuki-san, what are you doing here? Did you come looking for me? Well, don't try and drag me back with you. I've had it with studying. A knucklehead like me probably only has 1 in 100 chance of passing. I don't want to fight a losing battle. No, I have other business here. You mean another race with the devil killers? Right. You're up against Cool Yoshimi this time, right? I know you don't want to hear this, but I think you should just bow out now, to be honest. I'm on your side, of course, but I know what he's capable of. You don't stand a chance, man. Not with that attitude, anyway. That Crash Kajiwara guy you beat, he's the bottom of the ladder when it comes to the four kings. Cool Yoshimi's on a whole nother level. He's that fast, huh? Yep. Yoshimi wins all of his races because he's sharp as a tack, and he never loses his cool. When you go up against him, you can bet that he already knows your ride down to every last nut and bolt. He's that thorough. He works up a profile of you and compares it with all the data he's gathered to figure out the best way to win. Kiyakawa sure knows a lot. You should devote a little of that brainpower to studying. Anyway, I think you gotta cut your losses here. I don't want to see you go down in flames. It's just like my studying. It'd be stupid to take on something you just can't win. Good to see you, Suzuki-san. Whoa, it's Cool Yoshimi. I hear you like studying up on your opponents. That's right. This time was tougher than usual. It's my first race against a taxi for one. I didn't have much data to go on at first. So I went all the way back to 1912 when the first taxi service in Japan started and researched every last detail since then. I feel like these guys are all references to people that are in the initial series, like the first series, the one that got popular, right? There's like the analytics guy, there's the women, there's like the first guy who's like, oh, it's a death match, blah, blah, blah. I feel like we got something here. I've already analyzed your car, of course. I have full details on every part as well as your driving habits, right here in my head. That's dedication right there. So what are my chances? Based on today's weather and the state of the road, I came up with a number. 0%. Unfortunately, you only have about 1 in 100 chance of beating me. 1 in 100? That's nothing. Do you still wish to take me on, taxi driver? Of course. Suzuki-san. Let's quit while you're ahead. 1 in 100 is terrible odds. You know you can't win. The odds may be against me, but I still have a chance, right? Huh? Where I grew up, you don't just run away when things look hopeless. You step up to the challenge like a man and carve out your own destiny. Damn, that hit me real heavy just now. What a character you are. I love it. Now I'm truly looking forward to see you hang your head in defeat. Let's see if you can put up a fight. Yeah, let's see. We'll get to it. Alright, the brainy devil killer here. 1 intermediate, 1 advanced slap. We'll see what we can do. We're straight up faster than him, so I don't see us having much of a trouble here. Even the horn phase, we still fucked him up pretty good, so. We'll just see what we can do with some careful driving. And we should expect that he just comes up against us here. Nice drifting here, I would say. The handling isn't too bad with our new chassis. Well, that's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I was hoping to drive him into this. Oh, that's a good boost right there. That gives us time to hit the heat action here. Straight up accelerate on him. I love those tornado wheels. Such a nice touch for our cab here. Alright. Once again, he's going to catch up just purely because the game wants him to. But we should be able to pretty much torch him after that. A nice straightaway here, actually. Oh, we're in trouble, actually, here. He's gonna pass us. That's okay. We'll be okay. We have a heat action here, I believe. This is where we drive up on the wall. Oh, the drift. Secret move, fiery drift. What a cool heat action, man. There we go. Beauty. I'm stepping on the pedal. I don't know what you want me to do, man. Don't forget we have the long drift coming up on the, like, wraparound here. We'll save our boost for the end, because I don't want to get caught with him going by us. That would be really bad, I think. We'll just let this drift happen. Oh man, we are not doing ourselves any favors today. There we go. But once again, we'll save our boost because as you can see, the game is forcing him to come from behind. Because there's no other reasonable explanation of why he'd be able to overtake us in this scenario. Just make sure we don't get hit like pretty good here. Alright, we're in the straightaway, so I will just wait 2 seconds here. And just fucking fuck him up. As you can see, holding on to the boost was a pretty good idea. He's not going to come from behind, and we win. Not our best race in the world, but we beat the Devil Killer. And that, folks, is what matters. Alright, nice. Got a full level. Wow. 100 to 1 shot, and you pulled it off with style. This is unreal. All the data showed I'd win without a hitch. What went wrong? Battles aren't won by data and statistics. The numbers must have clouded your mind. Ridiculous. Sorry, Suzuki-san. I never should have doubted you. Do you see now? Your fate isn't written in stone. You can change it if you try hard enough. I think it's time you changed yours now. Okay, I'll do that. Whatever. See you later, buddy. Hopefully nobody, like, challenges us with more text here. I'm back, and look who I brought with me. Hey there. Oh, Kiyakawa-kun. Guys, is the offer to help me study still on the table? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Yeah, I thought you said it was hopeless. What are you talking about? If you give up when things look grim, you'll never get anywhere in life. Now let's start with some flashcards. I don't know what you did, Suzuki-san, but it worked. Oh, I didn't do anything. Alright, alright. I'll help you, but aren't you forgetting something first? I should probably be apologizing for my behavior from before, huh? Aha, you got it. He's finally acting his age. Let's hope so. Remember to be sincere about it. Of course. I'd like to start and end by saying, sorry for ruffling your feathers. Huh? What the hell kind of apology is that? My bad. Sorry for rubbing you the wrong way. Sorry for wrecking your expectations? Sorry for rustling your jimmies? Okay, you can stop now. Fucking Kiryu, shaking his head. Nice fatty amount of experience there. So let's do another one. Oh, first we check our customization here. Wow, nothing? I'm fine with that. We'll just go around as usual. A veteran's approach. Another call for you from the highway. He had a gentle voice that made my heart flutter. It's that client from the highway rest area. So the devil killers are back for more, huh? Then I'm on my way. Huh? Mind if I tag along? That way you can teach me how to deal with more clients. He obviously knows where I'm going. What happened to studying for your class too? Well, both Wada-san and Muramatsu-san seem pretty sure that I can pass now. They gave me their okay. Did they really? Yeah, I even aced a practice test. I've been studying my butt off. Help me out, Hirakawa-san. I'd say you've been making an admirable effort. Why not take him with you, Suzuki-san? He does need more time in the field. I'm not sure he'd benefit from this kind of request. Aw, don't say that. Even if it doesn't seem relevant, I still want to know how it's done. You're certainly enthusiastic. Now, if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you say so? I guess. Cool. I'm going to take that as a yes then. Now let's jam. Let's jam indeed. There are only 2 out of 4 kings left to go. You can do this. At least he's not trying to dissuade me like before. You beat Crash Kajiwa first, then Cool Yoshimi. I guess that means today you'll be facing... Hey guys. The Don is here. Which one of you big boys is Mr. Suzuki from Nagasu Taxi? Oh, there he is. The second in command of the 4 kings, Gentle Nakamura. What's so gentle about him? Beats me, but he's a true veteran, oldest one on the team. He's the last original devil killer, too. Been with him from the start. And don't let his age fool you. He's fast as lightning and then some. Not to mention he's racked up tons of wisdom and experience behind the wheel. You're pretty clued up for a youngster. Not bad, Mr. Suzuki. Actually, Mr. Suzuki is this guy right here. Ah, so you're the man. You sure you're in the right place? Truth be told, I thought you'd be a little less on in years. That makes 2 of us. Ho ho! Don't mistake me for one of those doddering old seniors you see puttering around. When it comes to driving, experience trumps all else. I've refined my skills over decades, maturing them like a fine wine. Now I hear you've already bested 2 of the 4 kings. Is that correct? That is. Well, from where I'm standing, those guys might as well be fresh out of driving school. Just because you know how to hold the wheel and step on the gas doesn't mean you know how to race. Watch and learn, Mr. Suzuki, because today's lesson is how to lose sight of a veteran. Alright, cool. This is a quick one, hopefully. The number 2 Devil Killer, Gentle Nakamura. 4-star difficulty. Alright. We out here. We should be a bit more careful here. Oh, I love the English. God damn it, we can't lose our boost. We can't lose our boost like that. It's really bad for us. So we'll see here. Oh, he died. Alright, not bad here. Nice boosting there, actually. Hoping to get my boost off before the heat action. Oh, that was really nice handling. Very good indeed. I know he's going to catch up to me here, but I have the heat action coming. There we go. Nice. We got this. step on the pedal we have. So he's going to catch up like usual, but I'm fine with that. He just can't seem to catch up in a, like, decent way. Ooh, you son of a bitch. God damn it. I'm screwing the pooch now. We'll hit the heat action here, though. Maybe catch up a little bit. There we go. We actually caught past him there, so that's kind of cool. We'll save the boost again, though. We're doing pretty good on this track. We got a little bit of trouble earlier, but we're doing all right. Like, of course, we're going to hit some stuff there when we try to boost around these kind of crazy turns, but we're doing okay. And then he's due for a speed boost here at some point. We just have to make sure that we don't get stuck behind some random stuff here. Well, that was actually kind of close. We've done pretty good at keeping up momentum. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. We have to get to top speed here, and then we'll just waste him with the boost again. Alright, go now. Alright, that was pretty darn good. He's not going to catch up. Nice! Another decent win against the Devil Killers. I'm trying to do everything first attempt here. I think it'd be a nice little feather in the cap to, you know, like all the stuff I've been doing, so... Not bad. Not bad. You did it, Suzuki-san. That's nearly all 4 kings. There's only one left, their leader. How could this be? I've been racing for decades, doggone it. Though, I suppose this turn of events isn't entirely uncalled for. I must say, Nakajima found himself a diamond in the rough. Did you just say Nakajima? How do you know our boss? How? Why, he's the original Devil Killer. The man started this whole gang over 20 years ago. What? Huh? Wait, you're telling me the chief started the Devil Killers? You gotta be joking. He's just an old geezer, no offense. We were all a lot younger 20 years ago. Your boss was a real speed demon back then. The fastest in Fukuoka, and maybe even all of Kyushu. That's just... Nah, my brain can't handle this. Then tell me why a legendary god of street racing would quit just to start driving taxis around. Your guess is as good as mine, young man. Weren't you an original member of his team? Surely you must know something. Back then I was just a slowpoke. I never really got to talk to the man. Though, I'm glad I stuck with it. I made it to the 4 Kings, after all. Took me long enough. And now I go losing to a taxi driver. Perhaps my age has finally caught up with me. Some racer I am, eh? He says as he walks away into the sunset. Damn! I like that guy. I'm back. Hey there, I hear you were out showing Kiyakawa-kun the ropes today, huh? No, today I was up against the Devil Killers. Oh? That thing you were doing for the local police? Don't get in any accidents, you hear? Ah, he's trying to play it off. Chief, I need to ask you something. Hmm? And what's that? Is it true you were the one who founded the Devil Killers? Where'd you hear that? From Gentle Nakamura, the guy I just raced. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. I was thinking to have to sit down with you one of these days. Might as well be now. When you're young, you have time to do whatever your heart desires. For me, that was cars. I loved them more than anything. Well, just about. Before I knew it, there were a whole bunch of us, motorheads to the core. So I decided to form the Devil Killers. We'd race day and night, trying to shave seconds off our best times. We all knew the dangers of racing on the highway, but we were careful. We tracked down the best spots, found out when there was least traffic. We even posted lookouts with walkie-talkies. We were a close-knit bunch. It wasn't long before we gained a reputation as the fastest boys in town. My Devil Killer days, that was the prime of my life. Can you imagine? This old gnarled stump of a tree once had leaves up top. Anyhow, as with anything, time was never on our side. With each passing generation, the glue that held the crew together seemed to be dissolving, and now look at them. They drive like reckless maniacs, no regard for safety whatsoever. Then they brought gambling on board. When it comes down to it, there ain't hardly nothing left of the vision I once had. Only greed and ill gain remain. People shouldn't have to suffer because of it. Racing was about the thrill, not this. Listen up, Suzuki-san. There's something I want to ask you. Yes? I want you to break up the Devil Killers. Can you do that for me? I was doing that anyways. That's your phone? Better see who it is. Sorry, one moment. Why did it blur out there? Isn't that kind of odd? Hello? What up, Suzuki-san? Who is this? The last of the 4 kings. Technically, the 5th to lead the Devil Killers. Long story short, I'm Devil Takamura. How'd you get this number? Huh, wouldn't you like to know? What is it you want? See, you've been preying on my teammates lately, and thanks to a taxi driver of all people, they've been on a losing streak. It'd be bad if word got around, so someone's got to nip that in the bud. I don't see why. Let the people know the truth. Yeah, I don't think so. Our livelihood depends on a rep. Take that away, you take away our business. Get me? That's what you get for basing your business on extortion. Psh, see what you like. Either way, we need to get back our good name. I'm thinking on, like, a major scale. So let's hold a race with spectators and all. How about it? Me against you. Or are you afraid to get your ass handed to you? No, I refuse to be part of a circus act. You should wait to hear my offer. I'm assuming Nakajima, wimp that he is, asked you to dismantle the Devil Killers, am I right? Thought so. What, you saying you'll disband the Devil Killers if I beat you in a race? That's exactly what I'm saying. Whoever rules the road makes the rules. In other words, the fastest guy calls the shots. That's always been our way. Fine. You'll get your race. And just so you know, I don't take kindly to people who go back on their word. Of course. Wouldn't expect you to. Just so you know, there's a reason I'm in charge of the Devil Killers. You better be prepared, old man. We're about as prepared as we technically can be, without doing like free ride and stuff like that. We'll see. So, this Devil Takamura says he'll break up the team if you win? That's the long and short of it. So the bad seeds I sowed way back when have sprouted into weeds, tangling up the new generation. I'm ashamed. Don't be so hard on yourself, but I do have to ask, are you really okay having such a big part of your past gone for good? I don't mind. The ones I care about most are all right here beside me. Ain't that right, Wada-chan? You bet, leader. Wada-san? Don't tell me you were a Devil Killer too. Yep, as were some of the older drivers. Wow, I guess that means I'm part of an elite team here. That's bitchin'. From what I hear, Suzuki-san, that Devil Takamura is as quick as they come. Don't go out there without a plan. I'll keep that in mind. Then without further ado, boys, let's get back to it. Before that, can I ask you one thing? Why did you leave street racing? And the Devil Killers? They meant everything to you, didn't they? Well, I think you ought to leave it there, Suzuki-san. I'm sure you have some things in your life that you'd rather keep close to your chest, no? Sorry. That was rude of me. Nah, you were just curious. I should be the one apologizing. Okay, everyone, why don't we all just drive safely, give it our best, and leave the heavy stuff behind, huh? Sounds like a plan to me. Devil Takamura. No doubt you'll be my toughest opponent yet. But make no mistake, I won't go down easy. Yeah, level up, baby. We take those. And the extra health that comes with it, which means we can eat more food, actually, technically, right? Alright. We can upgrade our abilities. The question is, do we want to increase our health gauge, or do we want to go about buying some more cool stuff? That's the question. It did say the health gauge would help us eat more food. We should level up, like, at some point anyways. With main story? You know what? Fuck it. I just want to see if 10 is the max level. Okay, good. So 10 is technically the max level. So that means from now on, we can max this and then kind of work on the other stuff for now. So let's do it. Let's do this last quest. As you can see, we're 3 left, actually. We got to level 19, so we probably will be able to upgrade our car somewhat. So let's take a look here. The tuning to the max here. Do not mind balling out and buying as much as possible here. The chassis is crazy. Does it matter? The handling is that bad? We might need max speed at some point. We definitely want aqua blue. No more decals. It's kind of sad. And then Machine Gun Kiss will be next. So next, the final battle against Devil Takamura. It's the regular client of yours from the highway. He said the stage was set. What did he mean? We'll see. It's that client you always pick up on the highway. He said something about the stage being set. Does that mean anything to you? It means I need to beat Devil Takamura and put an end to this team once and for all. I suppose you're right. Wait, does that mean we get to race the boss in the end? I feel like we're gonna race him. And then will we race the cop at the end too? Because there's 2 more missions after this. Nothing important. I'll be going now. Alright, drive safe. I feel bad we're keeping this from her. I feel like she's completely out of the loop. Dude, they're all filming us in our freaking work gear. Who you betting on today? Devil Takamura, duh. Yeah, I heard rumors about that taxi driver being good, but no way in hell he's beating Takamura. In all honesty, I kind of want him to win. The cabbie, I mean. Yeah, those devil killers have been out of control for way too long. They're a pain in the ass to everyone, racers included. Shh, there he is. Oh, he's cool. I actually don't mind his look. So you're Suzuki, I presume? Yeah. And you're Devil Takamura, I take it? The one, the only. Alright then. Just so we're clear, you'll disband your group if I win? Whoa, hey, relax. We still have time in the limelight. Gotta appreciate that, you know? I mean, look around. Street racers all over Japan are hanging on our every movement. They're even streaming us online. Well, his mouth is moving real weird. But it's not often a taxi driver like you gets his 15 minutes of fame, huh? I bet there's a lot of money riding on this, am I right? Huh. So what if there is? Don't you have any respect for your founder? Ha ha ha. You talk about that Nakajima guy? Who cares about that old has-been? He's all washed up now. I mean, working to save money to fix up your car? Racing solely to improve your time? Sounds like shit my grandpa'd say. As you can see, I ain't new to this game. Because of my genius, the street racing shit's our cash cow. Guess it doesn't hurt to have the Devil Killer's image, though. And people respect that image because of how hard the founders worked to build it. And this is how you repay them? Fuck yeah, dude. As long as the Devil Killers keep raking in the money, what's the problem? You really need to keep up with the times, man. And then he laughs at me. This guy doesn't know a thing. But for real, don't worry. Everyone knows the Devil Killers are still the most badass team from way back when. That part ain't gonna change. Well, at least until I milk the Devil Killer's image for all it's worth. Then hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start something new. Sky's the limit, you know? And hey, these shitheads should be honored an entrepreneur like me is doing them all a favor. Ah ha ha ha. I won't let you throw all those dreams away. Oh, and what's a cabbie gonna do? You think I got to where I am just by talking big? Let me tell you, buddy, point blank, I earned my spot as 5th leader of the Devil Killers by being the fastest fucking driver. Period. Now let's get the show on the road. Gotta give the audience what they came for, right? It's time to race, motherfuckers. To Machine Gun Kiss, no less. Alright, 1 intermediate, 1 advanced lap. This is gonna be for all the marbles. I'm a little bit... I get increasingly worried when we get into these sorts of things, because, like, just look, like, the last 2, they were close, they're within meters of each other. I am happy that my tuning is at max now. Alright, we're doing okay to start, though. As you can see, our max speed is up by 4 kilometers an hour, it seems like. Actually, by about 10. So that's a fair bit of extra good stuff here. The handling does feel a little tighter. We're doing pretty good there, though. I think we lost him a little bit on that turn. I mean, that's fine. He's allowed to be like that. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Ooh, that's really bad for us. That's okay. We'll be alive, right? We'll hit the boost after. Actually, we probably should. We'll do it. Well, this will be fine, I promise. We should build our boost just fine after all this. Okay, now we boost. Put a fair amount of distance between us. We could have boosted here too, actually, and it probably would have been just fine. There we go. There we go. Another fiery drift. We're so far ahead that it makes me very, very worried. And my worry is specifically, can I get the boost by the end of this thing? There we go. That's feeling good. We're halfway to building things here. As you can see, he's building at a pretty good speed here. Oh, fucking god damn it. I did it again. I feel like we lost things there and we really shouldn't have. We've had basically a perfect race here, more or less. Oh, shit. What is going on? That doesn't feel right. That's alright. We will be okay. I'm, like, not 100% certain. Maybe 1 in 100 certain, you know what I mean? To use something topical, I suppose. Oh, shit. Hold on. You gotta be ready to just juice the boost here. There we go. Perfect. He is coming from behind, but we got it in the end. We made sure to BM the car there, too. So we did it. We defeated the Devil Killers. We're 7 for 7 for the racing missions. Can't be upset at that. No way. That taxi driver. He actually did it. The absolute madman. He beat Devil Takamura. What could possibly happen next? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess congratulations are in order. I don't need your fanfare. What I want is your crew to break up. That was your end of the bargain. Okay, everybody, listen up. Hey, you can't be serious. Certainly you don't need to keep such a silly promise. Yeah, ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Whatever gave you that idea? Excuse me? With all these people watching, this is the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the Devil Killer's bad side. Give this bastard a thrashing. With pleasure. Gonna get some payback. I'm generally not one to resort to violence. Alas, duty calls. Sorry, Mr. Suzuki. I'm afraid you'll have to take your medicine like a man. That isn't what we agreed on. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? Oh, that? See, there's been an update. I'm the strongest guy. Oh, it's the strongest guy who calls the shots now. Maybe you missed the memo. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to let the world know what happens when you mess with the Devil Killers. And let me say it, it ain't pretty. Well, let me say this. You're fucked. Now, if there were only a bike nearby... Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, I don't know why nobody was bothering to attack me there. Oh, of course, he's grappler type. Nice, good start. Actually, the dragon mode here wouldn't be a bad thing at all. We could probably just take out a couple guys here. Perfect. These guys are so fucked. Like, they have no idea. Alright. We're thinning it out very well. I want to take out Crash Kajiwara separately. Or, Takamura last, so I should take out Kajiwara separately, which is kind of what I was saying, actually. Ooh, no, sir. Nice throw. Alright, that guy's out of here. Come on. There it is. Just rearrange his guts. Non-lethally, of course. Yo! We're getting our asses out of here. You'll get yours soon enough, man. I'll make sure of it. Hold up. Who the fuck is this guy? Is this the original second in command or whatever? What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary Devil Killers could sink so low. You ought to be ashamed. Hey, isn't that... Who? Seriously, you don't know? That guy's like the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. No way. Onisaka-san? Who's this character all of a sudden? Shoot, I didn't know you were gonna be here. You start acting up on this scale, word is gonna reach me. Well, you see, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked a fight with us, so we, don't even bother. I've been doing my own research. I heard you were throwing your weight around, and I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community, but now that's all ancient history. Yeah? What's your point? My point? Do I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp? He's top dog now, so abiding by our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the Devil Killers. But that would mean the Devil Killers are pretty much done for at this point. With Onisaka-san giving the order. One man really has that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. Your team is hereby disbanded, never to use the Devil Killer's name again. Any objections? No. Then get your ass off the road. That's right, get fucked. You heard the man. So you're Suzuki, huh? I'm Onisaka. I look after the young guns around here. Thanks for intervening. No need to thank me. You're the one who beat Takamura. That's all I needed to see. But without you, they wouldn't have honored the agreement, so I appreciate you showing up. Slow down there, pal. You don't think I came all this way just to help you get rid of a few punks, do you? Why then? Well, you work for Nakajima, right? Yeah, I do. Then I'm assuming he wanted you to race the Devil Killers into submission, huh? Break him up that way? Ultimately, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly with me. Why not? Because he's a coward. People who chicken out of a challenge have no say in racing matters. What do you mean by that? 20 years ago, the two of us were rivals. Nakajima, the undisputed champion, and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I raced him, he always won out in the end. I lost to him countless times. Then one day, I decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country, taking on as many other racers as I could. Before I left, I made Nakajima swear not to lose to anyone. That way, I'd still be taking on Fukuoka's best when I got back. But when I returned, I found out he'd vanished from the streets. Gone, just like that. Promises be damned. It demoralized me, Suzuki-san. An entire year completely down the drain with no explanation whatsoever. All that time with nobody to race? What a fucking way to leave an old friend behind. I'm sure Nakajima-san had his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break his word. You think I don't know that? Ugh. I know he must have some kind of situation, but that still doesn't keep me from wanting that race. He owes me. I'll never forget the thrill I got going up against him. I can't. So I won't give up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride won't let me. Go back and tell that boss of yours I've been waiting. That whenever he feels like honoring his promise, I'll be behind the wheel. Same place I've been for 20 years. So we race the runner-up and then probably our boss, right? Maybe the cop we don't race at all. Or maybe we do race the cop. I don't know. Onisaka, huh? Chief, I know you're not the kind of guy who goes back on his word. What happened all those years ago? It was 20 years ago. About a month after Onisaka left. I got in an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerously or anything. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. A street racer smashed into us. He came around the corner at high speed and lost control. He was completely at fault. Did you get hurt? No. I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. No. She hit her head, I guess. There weren't many external injuries, but she fell into a coma. I really should have been angry with the guy who did that to my wife. But I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer, just like me. That's when I realized it could just as easily been me causing a crash like that. Just one little mistake could end up costing some innocent person their life. When I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting the pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So you quit street racing at that point? Yeah. Now, of course, I remembered what I'd promised Onisaka, but I knew I couldn't keep it. Who could after what happened? After the accident, my wife never regained consciousness again. She was alive, but never woke up. Strange, ain't it? I lived life on the edge, but I was still standing. My wife never took a risk in her life and ended up like that. I just couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ear over and over, day in, day out, thinking one day maybe she'd open her eyes and sit up like nothing ever happened. But that ain't how life works. No matter how much I loved her or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. We're all pretty powerless when it comes down to it. All I could do was keep hoping she'd recover and work to pay her hospital bills, but even that was beyond me. See, I used to be a day laborer, but I poured all my earnings into my ride. I had no savings and no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with the medical bills, so I had to find work. That's when you turn to taxi driving? Yeah, driving was all I could do. Besides, all I really wanted was... what? I just wanted to have her sit next to me again. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved it when I took her for a spin. I still remember her in the passenger seat, laughing and smiling away. If she'd came out of that coma, I wanted to be ready to take her on another ride. I reckon that would have made her happy. But then I figured after that accident, she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought if I became a taxi driver and learned safe driving, maybe she'd be okay with it. Maybe we could go back to old times, just the two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. Chief, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Who you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man, who can't even wear his own wedding ring because it hurts too much to remember. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no-good, worthless wretch. That's not true. You helped me out when I was in a bad place. I'm thankful for that. I have nothing but respect for you. So please, don't talk about yourself that way. Suzuki-san. If Onisaka-san knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You still haven't told him about the accident, right? No. I didn't want to use my wife as an excuse, and I just couldn't face up to him. I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how he feels. I know how much he wants that rematch. Yeah, but if I told him about the accident, sure, he'd probably let it slide, but think about what that would do to him. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him's a good idea. So you want Onisaka to keep racing then? I used to want that. I figured with me off the road, he might as well do enough racing for the both of us. But now I don't know. He's getting old. I don't want him chained to this life until it's too late. One day he'll push it too far. And when he bows out, I want it to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. Now, if someone were to beat him in a race, maybe that would give him what he needs to lay his pride down. And that's what I'll do. Huh? I'll challenge Onisaka-san and put an end to his career. You'd do that?
Hey.
Sure. Back when I was lost, you gave me a place and a purpose. That's always meant a lot to me, so let me pay you back. But that's asking too much. Nakajima-san, listen, I've taken down all the devil killers, and now I'm the fastest in Fukuoka, just like you were. It's my turn to step up and race in your stead. You leave this to me. Suzuki-san. Thank you. Alright. 2 missions left. We've taken down the devil killers pretty well. Let's see what our cab looks like here at level 20. The tuning is max. The tires are fine. The turbo's whatever, I suppose. The chassis, I don't know about. We'll get this one. And then, what do you think the pink looks best with? Probably sky blue. So we'll keep it with that, and then we'll keep it like this. I think for now, that's a great place to stop off. We do have 2 races left. I did say I would try to get through all of them, but I think this is a good story stopping point. So we'll finish the 2 missions for racing in the next episode, and then we'll move on. We've got some beautiful things left for Kiryu's part. So with that, thanks so much for watching my Yakuza 5 Remastered Let's Play. My name is DuffKing56. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and bye-bye.